What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome to today's video. We're going to be taking a look at the intro section for Amnesia: The Bunker. This is a brand new game that just came out. Everyone knows and loves the Amnesia series. I mean, it's kind of what started YouTube horror craze and got a lot of content creators to be who they are today. So obviously a lot of content creators owe Amnesia like the biggest round of applause. But this is the third game in the series, I believe. Well, actually, I guess it's the fourth. You've got the first, then you've got March of the Pigs, then that kind of one that came out a few years ago, and then this one here, which is a lot different in some ways. Kind of a simplistic style game where you've got kind of like, think of it like Alien Isolation, where you have one enemy that is kind of stalking you the entire time, and your whole purpose is to find a way to escape. Now, I've read and watched reviews of this game, and some people can actually, if you know what you're doing, you can literally beat the game in probably an hour. So it depends on what you get out of it, if it's going to be worth the money to you or not. I want to thank the developers for providing the keys so I can show off. I'm just going to show off the kind of intro section. If you want to see some of the gameplay after that, you can take a look at the demo that I played as well. And if you guys do want to see more of Amnesia: The Bunker, let me know in the comments below, of course, as that will let me know if this is something you would like to see a full playthrough of or not. This is going to be played in 4K, and we're just going to be doing the intro. So with that being said, let's dive in. Put it on hard, why not? we're just doing the intro, so it isn't too bad. To survive this war, you'll need two things. First, a basic set of skills. Second, the good damn sense to do whatever's necessary. I can teach you the first, the second is up to you. Roman Delby, Gianara de Brigade, 4th Army of the Third Republic. Skywalker. Alright, here we are. Alright, first things first is I am kind of a bit of a weird guy, and I do that a little bit. Let's do sensitivity up a little as well. Much better. Alright. Looks like you're starting out in the trenches. I do love the way that they do their gun mechanics. So if you press and hold RB, you'll lean. Okay, so that's nice when you want to lean around corners. So you got to hold down X, then you can input bullets by hitting RT. I love this type of mechanic because it creates a sense of urgency, you know, like say you got to load while you're being chased or something like that, which could really add to kind of the overall like feeling of dread in the game. This guy's a nice guy. He shuts the enemy's bunkers up, you know, and will keep things tidy. Alright, so obviously they're placing this thing here. Press LT while holding an object to throw. Graphics-wise, actually, I think it doesn't look too bad, in my opinion. You move things out of the way. You never know when they're hiding something behind something. Oh shoot, get down, get down, get down. So you can lean out like that. But you can't aim when you're leaning out, which is a little... No, you can. I guess you can. Nice.
I can be covered from up here. Now keep pushing forward.
Definitely bleeding, my friend. Shut the door. You don't want to make sure nobody comes in on us here. There you go. You picked up an item that can be used for crafting. Alright, so combine with X, and it gives you a health kit. Okay, hold down LT and press RT to use. Ah, I really do love the simplicity of the mechanics. Our guy definitely does not lift weights. I mean, that's got to be like the smallest neck I've seen. Oh, come on. Well, I mean, clearly, you know, this is one of those games where you don't really see your head or see... But that is one thin neck, dude. Come on, man. Never skip neck day. Alright, we got grenades. Alright, so it looks like that's teaching us that we need to use the grenades, so... Alright. Very simplistic kind of start to the game. Okay, I see that. We need to shoot.
Werft eine Granate!
Uh-oh.
Henri! Where are you? Henri!
Oh, crap.
Get this on fast! Fast! You're dying on me. We'll make it out of this hell together. Now follow me. We're nearly there. Beat that roll, my friend.
There you have it, huh?
Ah, fate's a bastard. I'm on patrol tonight, then. C'est la vie.
They really do great with atmosphere, for sure. The game can only be run at the highest 60 frames a second. There is a cap on the game itself. It can be run at 60 and 30, but you can't go any higher than that on PC.
Here, drink this. Then I'm going to get you out of here.
I can't walk. My leg. Too weak.
I'll get you back to safety. Just hold on to me.
You are now on your own. Learn, adapt, experiment, survive. Alrighty, so here we are at the intro of the bunker itself. We'll play just a little bit here to show it off. I also have a demo of this section out on the channel as well, which is practically the same thing, but this is the finished version. I don't know why he brings up his fingers whenever you're looking at your journal, maybe just to see if you've taken damage or how much damage you've have against you or something of that sort. The same mechanics that you've had in all of the other Amnesia games, you know, where you have to open certain things and take a look around. This is how you're going to survive, you know, actually paying attention and looking. One of the things you need to notice is these little holes. This is that whole alien isolation kind of aspect where you're getting kind of like followed by a creature. And the creature can come out of those holes if you get too close to the holes. So essentially you want to try to remain silent as much as possible. Like don't run, don't make too much noise, and that is how you survive. However, you have a flashlight and that flashlight makes noise. It's kind of weird. I've never seen a flashlight like that before.
9th of July, 1700 hours. I'm in a state of agony. It cripples my body, captures my mind, bleeds my soul. This thing I've done, this thing. It is lunch in the mess hall currently. Ugh, the thought of eating repulses me.
I do love the voice acting. I think they did a pretty good job there. But yeah, so the thing about the flashlight is pretty cool. So you have to charge it, and you charge it by holding it down. Give it 3 clicks. That's about as high as you're going to be able to get it charged. But see how that makes noise? So even when you walk around and you look around with this, you're still making lots and lots of noise. So you do have to be careful. You know, it's that whole aspect of survival horror. There's a lot of good things about it and a lot of bad things about it as well. And it can be pretty freaking scary if you ask me. I'm not good when it comes to horror games like this because these things just really freak me out. But they've done a good job at creating kind of the environment to make it really fun and interesting. See, there's another hole. Always stay away from holes. One of life's lessons.
thought I was the last one. We're trapped down here. The rat fucking officers ran and blew the exit behind them. You want to escape. You need to blow it back open. There's dynamite in the arsenal. And a handle to trigger it somewhere in the excavation site. Get them, and you can make it out. Shit. That thing, it's coming for me. Here, take this. Finish me off. I want to die at the hands of a brother soldier, not that monster. There's ammo in the pantry. Get it. Do the job, please.
And you guys already know how these mechanics work. You don't got a lot of ammunition, and sometimes your ammunition is going to be used to open doors, padlocks, or things like that, not necessarily going against enemies. Remember I said stay away from those things? So there's multiple ways you can open doors, as you've already seen previously. It showed you that you could use these bricks. You can also shoot it. Like there's a padlock on here. Is that not just the scariest thing ever? I don't think that's going to open the door. I don't know. I think you're going to have to... Yeah, you're going to have to shoot this with the padlock. Man, I'm telling you what, man. Atmosphere in this game is just riveting. And of course you can lock these doors behind you so that you don't have to worry about the creature following you in here, I guess. One of the things about this is what's used to find codes and stuff. If you look on the back of these dog tags, there'll be codes. Not every dog tag will have them, but that's how you'll be able to get through doors such as this right here. And to save, this is what you have to do. This is the only save room, meaning that the only time you can literally save your game is in this room right here. The entire game. This is your map. So essentially you just have to go and find out where all of the different stuff is that you need in order to use this exit. So you have to find the dynamite. And he said that was like in the arsenal or whatever. You know, there's different sections here. This is kind of like your main hub area right here. So I think this is your safe zone. You have a box for your inventory. You've got grenades and different things that you can pick up. And the biggest thing about this game in particular is, well, space is a huge thing. So you need to make sure that you control your space well, your inventory. Of course, this lets you know that the generator is very, very important throughout this entire game. Very, very important. Because the generator keeps the lights on, and when the light is on, the monster, I guess, has a kind of an effect of where it does not want to come out as much. However, you can go through the game without turning the generator on, but that will make it obviously significantly harder, because with the generator not on, the monster is free to kind of roam around the area without, you know, fear of the light. So the monster is, I guess, afraid of the light. Makes sense. But you need the generator, and like I said, if you view these here, you can see that code, which I think that says either, I think it says 4327, but don't worry about it, because if you bring up your menu here, it'll tell you what the code is on the far right, so you'll never have to worry about any of that stuff. So what you want to do is take the pocket watch. Now, as far as what the pocket watch is, you'll see that the pocket watch kind of aligns itself with the generator, so you know exactly how much time you have before the generator turns off. So obviously you need the fuel. Mechanics are pretty simple and easy to understand. And we had 2 of these, so you can see they're gone now. And then you flip the switch. Then he's going to sink it. And you can see exactly how many minutes that you have. And you just always want to take a look at that as far as how long you have to complete the tasks that you've got to complete. And again, you come back here and you save. We'll do this first objective here. Let's see if I remember the code. 4327. All right, this is your safe room. You are only safe when you're inside this room. So you see these things here, you want to go ahead and turn them. That lights up. The main objective that you have at the beginning here specifically, and like I said, I know this because I played the demo, learn where your holes are, is turning this wheel, but it broke, to open up that. So we've got a new objective, and it highlights it on the map, and the map is in that safe room. But notice that we have a little thing here. So what we need to do is find the code of the person who would have access to specifically the wheel. You can do that by going in here. You see it's climbing above you. That's so good. There's traps laid out. As you can see, there's a trap with a grenade right there. So you got to be careful. Remember, you have to do this based off of time, because the generator is on right now. So you only have a certain amount of time to do everything that you need to do. That's like the biggest hurdle in the game, is to try to do everything within a specific time. And also, everything is random. Like, all the items you see will not always be exactly where they are. So here we go, 8827. Now you're going to be coming through these sections multiple times too. So don't think that you're only here once or twice. You know, this whole area is the entire game that you're going to get yourself involved in. So it's a matter of just coming back to all these different places. Saving, the only possible way to save again is right there. There is no other, there's no auto save checkpoints or anything like that. It's all based off of just that. So we can come in here. Okay, here's another one of those. There it is, right there's the wheel. And let's see what it actually said for the code. 8887. There you go, and then you can take the wheel. Got another one, what's that say? Barden 3959. You can just see how awesome this type of gameplay really is. And we don't have enough spots. And you can see, look at the time, it's already down to only 5 minutes left. So we don't need our flashlight right here. But what we can do is go back and... Also, there's a little bit of a hint and tell that shows you where the enemy is. If you see this like kind of fog come out of one of those holes, that is how you know exactly where this guy is. But look, see, it drains pretty quickly. So you have to come back here and turn these in. Fill that back up. And then he should also sink. There you go. So it's a constant kind of battle between time, saving, and, you know, rinse and repeat to try to figure out how to escape, you know? And so this is where the demo ends once you actually come in here. There you have it. So this is actually where the demo ends. You see there's 2 new places that you can go into. And it looks like it loads right there because you're going into like a new section or whatever. So this game has a lot of potential. Obviously a very, very short game, and you can complete it very, very easy and simple. If you know exactly what you're doing. However, that's the whole point, is that when you play it for the first time, you just don't know what the heck is going on. It's just, it's totally scary. It really sucks you in, and I am just so far very, very pleased. Now again, if I could open this door right now. In order to do that, I would just need to take this grenade. It's going to create a lot of noise. But you get another map. And it's a sub-map, so it's added to the... Oh, he is right the freak there. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, so good, right? And I'm dead. Just like that. There you go, ladies and gents. You can easily see how this, especially on the hard difficulty, would not be the easiest thing. Now, we opened that door because we used a grenade, and that grenade obviously did what it did. And you see how it brought us right back to here? And so you got to make sure that you save, you know, at the times that you think you need to save or whatever. But this game is just super, super cool, and I actually recommend it to a lot of people out there. I know it's a short game, but you need these types of experiences. So it's okay for games to be short. I'm tired of that whole rhetoric that, you know, the games have to be super long. It's how they make you feel in the moment that you're playing them. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for that moment of that feeling of dread, the feeling of hopelessness, of trying to survive. In some ways, that is worth the money, depending on what you do. It's your money. You spend it the way that you want. If you don't think it's worth it, then maybe you don't like games that aren't long, right? I don't base the games that I enjoy off of how long a game is, because you get games that are like 20 or 200 hours to complete. Yeah, you're definitely getting your money's worth, but are you really, really enjoying it? Or did you get bored after a while because it's the same type of gameplay? Or do you really want an experience, even if it's short, that just punches at your heart and just makes you feel something very, very weird inside? You know, that's one of the things I love about gaming. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little gameplay for Amnesia the Bunker. Let me know, of course, if you want to see any more. Other than that, love you all. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.